My name is Ayo Animashaun. I'm the publisher of Hip Hop World magazine, also the executive producer of Hip on TV, a news entertainment program, syndicated on several channels across the country. I'm also the executive producer of Hip Hop World Awards. Hip Hop World Awards is, #1 music awards in Nigeria. Glory be to God for that. We reward artistic talent. Nigeria is full of so many, talented artists, and Hip Hop World Awards, is there to reward them. It started in 2006. How I started, like so many people would say, it's been very, very rough. It was rough, but I went through a unique experience which I'll share with you. I never worked for anybody because at 17, I read a book, and the book is called Think and Grow Rich. It said what a mind can conceive, a mind can achieve. Also, so I believed in myself that I could achieve whatever I wanted to achieve. And at 17, I told myself I was going to be my own boss, even though it seems stupid to everybody. And also, I learned that you have to actually really do what you love doing, passionate about. I was passionate about music. I couldn't sing. I can't sing to, of course, I can't sing to save my life. I couldn't sing, so, but I was a big fan of music. So way back then, I would write lyrics of songs, and I would recite them over and over again until I knew how to sing them. And I started doing that for my friends too. And I thought to myself, I could package this in a small booklet and sell to people. And that was why I started, And while I was in school, was in the Polytechnic University, I was doing that, selling some books to people, until I needed to make it grow. And in my service year, I decided to call a guy who was in Lagos then, who was an executive editor of Fame magazine, Kole Bakari, and I told him about my dream. And for a year, there was nobody to bankroll the magazine until we did everything on credit. And when we did, it came out, and it sold out. We reprinted it, sold out again. We reprinted again for the third time and sold out again. And we now started. That was how the magazine started. It was a very, very tough period, I must tell you, because very early in the morning, 6 o'clock, I would be at NTA to make noise about the magazine, promote the magazine, and by 6:30 in the morning, I would have copies on my head going to circulate at Oshodi, and I'll be like in the Oshodi, how busy Oshodi is. Krombe, on the road, and that's how I'll carry the magazine on my head in the rain and go and circulate the magazine at Oshodi. Then at trade fair myself, I'll just wear this big hat with the bell on my hand. No more 10 naira. Pick your copy, 6 naira. And that was how and my friends, my classmates all laughed at me then, and they thought I was crazy. But I was going through a process, and it was beginning to make sense when we started, and then money started coming in, but we started putting the money back until there was a period that we actually really had a problem with publishing the magazine, and it was actually Mr. Sonny Obazo Jagbese that rescued us, because a lot of for several months we couldn't come out with the publication. There was that point that it got really difficult to continue, because I was starting a business for the first time. When I started, I was 17. And when the first publication came out ever, I was 19. And when Hip Hop World magazine started coming out, I was 25. So I learned by making my own mistakes and learning from them, and it was very, very tough then, and obviously success that just played a role, because You know, you get to read a lot of successful people, success attitude, how to make it. And now I can actually tell people about what I've read over the years. We've enjoyed tremendous support from the public, tremendous support from the artists, tremendous support from the music fans, and also corporate Nigeria, the sponsors, and that is what has made hip hop world, I was very successful of ourselves. We know that there's a long way to go. There's a long way to go. We are not going to belong to, the set of people who think that they're already there. We know that. I mean, we have a lot of constraint, and as Nigerians, especially from the infrastructure and the technical part of it. But we're willing to get better with better support. We know what we need to do. We know where we are, and also, I will need to share this story. There was actually a time, in this business that when they ask us, or when they ask me what I do, and I say I publish a music magazine, they're like, sorry, what other thing do you do? What's the real job that you do? I mean, what do you do for a living? It didn't seem like a job, to them then. But now we are over 40 that work in this company, and we earn a living, and we have managers, and we have parents, we have married people, we have parents in this company, and more people are coming. There was a time that we were just 3 people, 4 staff, and I would hold 5-6 months salary. But I thank God, I give glory to God. I won't take the glory, or that now the story is different. We're actually really surviving. We can do better, but we're actually really surviving on the business that didn't make sense to millions of people out there. And I will go to an event, and there's this Beetle that I used to drive then. If your key drops in my car, it will fall through. You'll have to park, by the side of the road to pick your key, because if your key drops, you're just going to be watching the floor, the road, while you're driving the passenger. It will fall through. Now, and we had to push the car everywhere we went, or I'll just go and park not where everybody is parked. I'll go and park somewhere else, and I'll walk down there. So because some people would rather, they'll give you more respect if you don't come with a car than come with my kind of Beetle. With the help of what you do, Success Digest, and some other, authors, and some of those brilliant books I've read out there, from about finances, about business, about leadership, from Brian Tracy, Danny Carnegie, Robert Kiyosaki, and Dave Ramsey, and all other books like that have actually really helped shaped me. Knowledge is serious power, a lot of power, but we actually really need to keep our head up and just continue marching on. And also, I learned that focus is very, very important. That distractions present themselves as opportunities sometimes, and you have to actually really know that they are distractions to keep your eyes on the prize, and just keep marching on.